Hello, 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 hello. How's it going, everybody? Hi, I got a printer. I got a printer. Can you imagine that? I got a printer. Okay, my buttons are not working right now. Hold on a second. So my Stream Deck allows me to control the cameras. So for this one, for example, whoa, wait, it's not working for either. Yo, what the hell? Alright, I have no camera control. No, Dark, I've not gotten shorter. I just don't have any camera control. What's going on, dude? Come on, what's going on? Cam control bar rater. Wait, what app is this using? Okay, hold on. Is it using Kamzu? No, it's not. But something's preventing my shit from working. So, top camera. Yeah, I can't zoom in. Zanny Maker, welcome. I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight? Oh my god, Nomad got a printer. Who would have thought? Well, so admittedly, this is an old printer. I'm sorry, guys. What's going on here? Why can't this detect my cameras? Yeah, wait, what the hell? Okay. So for whatever reason, my Streamlabs cannot detect my webcam at all. So I'm gonna restart my Stream Deck real quick. Maybe I just need to reboot it. We're gonna be up to some shenanigans. We're gonna be up to some wild shenanigans here. Once I get my cameras to cooperate. Essentially, what happened is I just replaced the cable for my top camera, so I could actually have it way higher up, so that you can actually see more of what I'm doing. But as a result, it kind of broke a few things. So I'm trying to unbreak said items. Like for whatever reason, I couldn't close Kamzu there. Alright, I need to delete page 2 of Stream Deck. Okay. Now if I go back into here. Okay. There we go. Select. I have to reassign all the cameras. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so front camera. Hey, there we go. Hi. Hello. It's me. Not Mario. But I can control that again. And so now, top camera. Hey, there we go. That's so much better. Cool. Okay, we can actually control everything again. Hello, chat. I have a fun one for us today. So, this is the Flashforge Artemis. It is... it's a cheap printer. It's cheap. It's not good. But it can be good. Now, I've had this for a little over a year. And I have not used it. Because its extruder is terrible. It has a really bad extruder that does not push plastic very well. Also, what is the leveling device? Is that that's an IR? Oh my god, it's IR. It's a glass bed, so no flex plate. Yeah, this ain't good. Let's move the camera real quick. So we'll go to live top. So, yeah, she's a bit of a she ain't great. I'm going to take my finger real quick, and I'm just going to swipe it on the bed here. Here, let me zoom in a bit. You ready? Ready? My finger is gray now. That's how much dust is on this thing. Oh, hold on. I gotta move my light, because apparently my light is not aimed at my face, so it's casting shadow. There we go. So yeah, this has been up on the top of my shelves for almost 2 years now. It is old. It's not that old, but it ain't new. What we're here to do is decide if we should get this up and running again. Should we sell it? Or, look, if we sell it, I'm thinking of selling it for $50. I'm not looking to make money off this thing. Sell it for $50, give it to somebody, as long as it works. If it doesn't work, then I give it away for parts. Or I'll let you guys decide. Well, I'll put a poll up while we turn it on and see the state of things. Or we turn it into a Voron. It has guts. It has things. Is it Core XY? No, absolutely not. It has one motor on X and I guess one on Y. Yeah, yep, that is exactly what's going on here. Or is there two on Y? What? I see two belts. I see one belt here. Yeah, that's attached to something. And there's another belt over here that's attached to something. What? It's not Core XY because the X motor is right here. So it's on the gantry. This is weird. So we're gonna see what we want to do with this. It might be dual Y. We're gonna take her apart a bit. We're gonna poke around. We're gonna see what's inside this. Is this even worth possibly turning into a Voron? I don't think any of the plastics are good for any chamber temp. I think this is going to shit the bed. If we were to try and make this print ABS ASA, but you know, maybe we can. That would be pretty cool if we could do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to push much out of this, but okay, here's why. So this runs proprietary clipper, essentially. It only works with their slicer. This does not work with Orca Slicer at all. This will not work with any slicer. You have to use their slicer. You cannot use anything else, which sucks. It's like some version of Cura. It's not that good. And it's an old version. So you're very limited in what you can use with this. Actually, the more I talk about it, the more I don't want to give this to somebody. So let's look at what we got in here. It has a screen built into the front. You can't see it right now, but here, let me put it on its back. And then we can dissect this a little bit further. Okay. So the whole frame, does this have extrusion? These feel solid. This is plastic, but something on the inside feels solid. So you can see here, we have the mechanism for movement in the entire thing is linear rods. So this is using linear bearings. I think that's the right term. I mean, this is injection molded plastic here. I don't know if it's ABS injection molded. If it's ABS, then we could absolutely use this to do ABS. I don't know. ABS plastic is a commonly used injection molded plastic, so it could. I don't know. We're gonna find out the fun way. Yeah, there's screws here. I don't know if that means it's going into an extrusion, or if this is just like a really stiff plastic. This is really thick for just being plastic, and it's pretty evenly spaced on both sides. Like, this really is screaming extrusion to me. Like, I don't know what's in here. I don't even know how to get in here. But this is definitely something. Yeah, I think I would reach out to Big Tree Tech, see if they want to sponsor a conversion. This would be fun. Let's, okay, we have access to the bottom panel here. Let's flip her over. Okay, we got some Phillips screws. Here, let me zoom you guys out just a tiny bit. That's zoom... What the fuck? Normally zoom plus is on my right, but they both say zoom minus on my thing. Anyway. Where are my tools? Oh, they're all still in my... They're all in my luggage. Let me go get my luggage. Remember how we had this conversation on Monday that I don't unpack my shit? Yeah, all my tools are still in my bag. All of them. And because the wonderful folk at British Airways, you know, are so lovingly kind, you know, they absolutely made sure to leave all of my stuff exactly where I left it. You know, definitely not just emptied all my tools into the cavity of my luggage. So, oh my god. Oh, hey, candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Okay, so I got my stubby screwdriver, and I got my large screwdriver. Okay, that's all I need for now. Close this up. One day I'll get to the rest of it. Okay, quick question, chat. So at Sanjay Mortimer, LDO brought these candies, White Rabbit. These little candies. Now, in Jersey, where, you know, I am, well, I'm not actually in Jersey, I'm Philadelphia. The Jersey Shore is popular for the saltwater taffies. This is technically like a saltwater taffy, but it's not saltwater. It's not really taffy. It is like that. Like, it is the same type of candy as that. But, I don't know. It's just called White Rabbit. I want to find where to get these because they are really good. So in Jersey, if you open this up, in Jersey, we use wax paper to wrap this and, you know, protect it. This uses rice paper. So, like, right now it's covered in something. You just pop it in. All right. It's good. It's great. Yeah, it's like a saltwater. It behaves exactly the same as a saltwater taffy. It just doesn't taste like one. All right, angle attack you. Let's figure out how to open this thing. I swear, if we convert this to a fucking Voron. Look, I want to go to Steve and be like, hey, I like a serial number request. And show him this. He would be like, what the fuck is that? And I'll just say it's my 2.4. Alright. So I got all those off. How do I open this? Do I have a spudger? I don't think I have a spudger. So there's clips here that are holding it in place. They're not over here. Which makes me think it goes like this. Oh, hold up. Ooh, spicy. Okay. We got our Z motor. That definitely is our controller board right there. What the hell? Okay, so we got our X stepper. Cool. Y max? Oh, that's gonna be our Z. Wait, no, it's not our Z on top. Z stepper. Okay. And what are you? What the hell is going on here? This is so bizarre. Driver board. Does this look like... Does this board look like anything familiar? A decapture trait. Will I receive a piece of this mysterious candy in the KB3D? No, you will not. We can't really send candy internationally because of shipping restrictions. So, no, you won't get that piece of candy in the LDO kit, as much as I would love to be able to say yes. But you will get candy if you order from West 3D, which you didn't. But hey, thank you for ordering from KB3D, which, oh, reminds me, I gotta post our KB3D link. Oh, I gotta log in to post our KB3D link. Oh, hold up. I know better than to do this on camera. Come on, give me enter password. Do the thing. Do the thing. Where is... I'm just gonna reload the page and maybe my manager will work. No items. Come on. This is fun. Is that the right password? Yeah, that's the right password. See, I'm the kind of person that has a random password for every single thing. So sometimes you just have to guess, and you just have to hope that you got it right. Okay, affiliate. You'd think I would have this, bookmarked by now. You know? There we go. Nomad affiliate link. And then drop that in. Bam. On the YouTube's pin message. And on the Twitch choose. Come on, load. Twitch is taking a while. And here we go. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you need any parts for any of your 3D printers, then you can go to KB3D and pick up some parts. KB3D is a wonderful sponsor of the Nomad Galaxy streams. And they help us out. They helped us. They flew us out to their headquarters, and we had a really, really fun time. Stop saying positrons are upside down 60. Yeah, no, that pretty much is my password. It's become a meme at this point for people to ask, okay, why upside down? I literally start laughing at people when they ask it, because I'm sitting here like, yeah, it's coming, and I can't help but laugh. Okay, so there's our Z-axis. I do like how you can actually control it right there. Yeah, wait, what kind of board is this? Is this even compatible with just like random? So here's a positron board, for example. Let's see. If I take X stepper, will this fit? I don't think this is the same connector type, but let's just see. Oh my god, it is. Okay. Huh. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can run this off a positron board. I don't know what this is. What are you? I have no idea what that one is. Okay, so I know this one is X. This one is Y, or Z. This one's Z. Okay. I don't know what these two are. They are motors. One's going to be the extruder, one's going to be... Okay. Deduction here. Let me zoom you guys in real quick. So, okay. This is what we got going on here. Sorry that it's, like, really low quality. So, we have X, blah, Z. I'm going to presume this is Y. I'm going to presume that's Y, because blue is Z. Take a close-up pic of the board and put it on Discord. Okay, sure, I'll do that in a second. 1 second. There we go. I will drop it in the Positron Discord. Do that. Yeah, I wish I had a slightly better camera, but this is what I got. I mean, it's so far compatible with the Positron board, so... I mean... Alright, dropping this in photos and videos. I should make a stream chat in the Positron Discord, but... whatever. Okay, so I'm going to presume this is extruder. The fact that these are the same headers is actually really good. Okay. So those aren't the same size. These are expecting 3-pin. These are 2-pin. If the connector is different, a re-crimping will fit. Yeah, I'm really bad at that, though. Like, I'm really bad at that. Okay. What end stop are you? Fan 1. Okay, so you're fan 1. I'm gonna just pop you in. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, okay, that's bizarre. Okay, so I think what we'll do for now is we'll use sensorless homing. Woko, hello! How's it going, buddy? Are you spooked by a little bit of chaos here? Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm posting the link to the stream in KB3D right now. 1 second. Let's get the link to the stream going. My videos. Oh, just saying hi. Well, I mean, I'm committing crimes against humanity here. This is Flashforge Artemis, and it has a positron board in it right now. I'm committing crimes against humanity. And these crimes are only going to get worse. Actually, I'll let you share the link so that other people can enjoy this absolute chaos. Okay, what is going on here? What is this? This is the bed. Okay, so I'm going to presume that means this is thermistor. That's bed thermistor. You better put a tool head board on it too. I might. Same board on the Aquila C2. Okay, does that mean... Hold on. The Aquila, is that also a Flashforge? Is there custom firmware that I can load onto this? Because if I could just load custom firmware onto this, I would love to do that. Rather, I want to turn this into a Voron. That sounds like fun. But if there's custom firmware I can just slap on this, then obviously that's going to be a lot easier for me to do. Oh, Voxel Lab. Interesting. Huh. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is an Artemis, so... Okay. Okay. Same as the Finder 3 series. Okay, well, moving on. Okay, so let's see here. So this is the only controller board I really have available right now. I could rip one out of my Rook or my actual Voron 2.4, but I don't want to rip it out of the Voron 2.4. So let's see here. This is a little different because this assumes the bed is here. So we use an XT30 for the bed. You wouldn't need to reflash it. You just use the... If you use the posi board, though. Yeah. Wilco knows a guy about a board. I mean, whatever's compatible in here, you know. Only difference is Bowden versus Direct, Artemis versus Finder. Yeah, so this is direct drive, thankfully. But we're gonna, if we turn this into a Voron, we're gonna replace that toolhead. We're gonna put some fancy toolhead in there with probably Revo. Just sent you the pin out. Oh, thank you. 3D&T, you guys are awesome. Okay, so let's look at this. I love how the board's upside down, because, yeah. Alright, so... X-stepper. Extruder stepper. Okay, so we were right. We thought that was extruder. Interesting. Yeah, this is very similar, but still different. Interesting. Okay, that's Z. Where did I plug that? I think I did it right. Okay. Yeah, N32 chip. Yep. Interesting. So this one that you sent me has these unpopulated. It's populated here. So, okay. Yeah, bed header, bed MOSFET. Yep. Power. So this is 24 volt. Hold on. It's outputting 14.6 amps, though. I could power the posi board off this. It would... I might fry it, though. I don't know how many amps this is rated for, and I don't want to shove it with too many. It probably would be fine, but I'm going to play it safe. LED MOSFET, controllable LED light, not RGB or data. Possible to have separate extruder, connector, Bowden? Yeah, probably. Well, hold on. Yeah, this is a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Okay. Whatever the fuck that is. What is that? Yeah, actually, Aquila _ head is right there. Eris head. So there's stuff here. I don't know what this is, though. I guess that goes to the extruder? Oh, no. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay. Separate controllable motherboard fan, maybe. All hot end connections. Okay, so yeah, this... X-Max. Okay. What are you? Unknown. Unlabeled. Silk. Okay, silk. I prefer my... Are you going CAN bus? Dude, I don't know. You won't drive the amps. The board will pull them. A larger amp power supply will work just fine. Okay, thank you, William. I do appreciate that. I'm a little rusty on my electronics engineering. Okay. Let's see here. I see that this connector has 4 cables coming from the power supply. Oh, that's weird. I don't like that. So it's a 4 connector header, but they literally just combine the black and red as soon as it hits the board. Okay. Okay, so we got all of our motors here. So we got our kinematic system. Kinematic system's good. We have a thermistor and heater for the bed right here. So we got our bed heating apparatus. I'm probably going to run this, if the motors support it. Hopefully the motors support it. I'm probably going to run this with sensorless homing, because it's usually a sign of unreliable power supplies. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't spark confidence in me. If I had another board, I assume the bed is 24 volt instead of AC. That's a great question. It looks like it's 24 volt. Yeah. Bed connection goes right here, and I don't see any AC relays. So I presume this is just a DC bed. A lot of companies use dual waters to get over the amp limits of. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Hey bud, what is the motor count? What voltage PSU does it have? Like 250 watt? It is. Let's see here. Well, it's 24 volt, 14.6 amps. So what's that's just multiplication, right? I'm forgetting. 350, I believe. I think it might be 350. So 24 times 14.6. Yeah, 350. It's 350 watt. Okay. Okay. From what I can tell, Wilco, it is 4 motors. I don't think we have dual Y, I don't think we have dual Y. We have one X, we have one extruder. I'm gonna actually unplug this. Let's move around the board a bit. Let me plug these back in just so we don't forget where they went. And we're gonna do some diving before we start connecting boards up to this thing. Let's just start figuring out where we are, what we're doing, all of that. I hate that these have color connectors, that this one's just white. That's annoying. Might be dual Y, but one driver for both of them. Yeah, it might be. We'll find out. Okay. And then I'll just slide that back in. Okay. We're all good here. So we can leave this undone for now. Let's see. Let's flip it on her back. Let's get in here. So it looks like, yeah, we have a filament runout sensor here. Okay. I am a little surprised by the amount of metal that's been used so far, which means I'm actually a little confident in our ability to possibly close this thing. Like, if I could get a small ABS printer out of this, by just like, I could straight up use the XL to print side panels for this. I'd do it. Oh, that. Okay. Still can't see what's in here. We got one motor on Y. Just one. Here it is. Yep, that's it. One motor on Y. Okay. Interesting. What is your frame? Your frame feels so sturdy. Oh, filament runout is silk on the motherboard. Okay. Why do they call it silk? Weird. Yeah, so one I'm gonna presume all these are like the same steppers. Some cheap. Oh yeah, that's a plastic idler. Ugh. I don't like that. Oh, it's a plastic pulley. Okay, let's put this back together. We saw what we needed in there. So far, this looks to be operating like a Cartesian. It has a core XY frame in terms of, you know, its construction, at least to some degree. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't actually know what this frame would be referred to as, but it is very similar to other box printers. But the motor configuration is absolutely very Cartesian, with one motor per axis. And they're not sharing any of the workload. Okay. Okay, so that big thing is absolutely this breakout board here. Okay. So if I swap the... I don't have a positron cable long enough. Yeah, a BTT SKR Pico. Take it all apart to a Rook 2020, maybe. Okay. So we got a breakout board here, and this does go to everything. With a touch sense. Apparently it supports BL Touch. There's literally a BL Touch connector right here. It literally says BL Touch. A Manta M4P. See, what I want to... I need to reach out to somebody to see if they want to sponsor me to, like, convert this into something weird. Okay, this is weird. So this is obviously its whole system here. Okay, we got an end stop here. Yep. I mean, okay, for being made of mostly plastic injection parts, this looks like it's just well built. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, let's try and get this top piece off. Let's actually see what's underneath the hood. What can we name this project though? Well, okay, so it's the... So, okay. This is a Flashforge. I've come to call this the Fart Forge. Because, the extruder is just terrible in this thing. Like, it would not grab filament at all. And, support, their solution was, hey, get this, this jamming stick. And jam this stick through your extruder. And then it would just, you know, fix the problem. That was their solution. Ooh, boy. What? All right, hold on. Let's zoom out here. So you got... There's metal in this, definitely. Like, there's metal piece right here. Okay. Alright. So they're bound together by a rod in the back here. So there's this rod here. There's this rod right here that's connecting the two sides. So that's what this is using to sync the two. Okay. You guys starting to see how this is all going together, right? There's no metal brace. Is this just really well done in... I'm starting to think this is just really, really well done. What's it called? This is just really well done injection plastic. Like, this is really sturdy. Like, I can't warp this frame. Yeah. Okay. So they did the same as the Ender 5 Pro. Okay. Okay. So what do we think, guys? Do you think this is... Do you think the bones in this are good enough to turn into a tiny ABS printer? Or do you think we're gonna have problems? Like, there's parts for panels here. This was designed with panels in mind. It's just an Ender 5 in a plastic case. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Why are there bones in your printer? I don't know, man. Why are there bones in yours? The other versions of this are ABS cable. Okay. Okay. It's a MakerBot replicator kinematic. I say screw it. Let's try and make this thing print ABS ASA. That's where my brain's going right now. We're gonna have to swap out this glass bed with a magnetic bed, because we all know how much ABS ASA loves glass. Wait, can I? There we go. So I'm gonna need. Yeah, that is indeed what it sounds like. Also gonna need a big magnetic sheet for whatever size bed this is. You can see that I gashed this thing already a few times. Make it print peak. No. 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 The bed is pretty thick. Fartforge Doom Cube. Tempted. Here's the thing. I don't want to throw it away. I don't want to give it away. And the reason I don't want to give it away is because it's shit. Not a good printer. Like this is definitely... It was bad. This was really bad. I got this for a friend of mine and me. I got him one. He lives in Texas. And I got myself one so that we had the same printer. Now, the reason I got us both this printer is because it was cheap and it seemed to have decent reviews. And so I wanted to have the same machine as him so that we could work together and troubleshoot stuff and all that. It was a mistake. It was the worst mistake I made. I should have gotten us something like an Ender. Then, you know, we would be able to upgrade shit. But anyway. The belts look like they're decent quality. These are actually some pretty thick belts. If we can make it wider, we can make it a fat forge, right? Okay, so Wolko, if you could just DM me the BTT board that would be compatible with this, that would be great. I'll make note of that, and then reach out to Big Tree Tech to see if they want to sponsor. Or, you know, just buy it from Chris. Alright, come on. Get back on. Come on. Well, hold on. Actually, I have a problem. We can't fully enclose this. Hold on. We have to... Ooh, we're going to have to do a lot to enclose this. This comes up and over right now. That's not good. We don't want that. I don't want to do CAN bus. I want to do USB. There's no purpose for me to run CAN bus on this. Run the cable in the chamber from the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why is this not going back on, though? Hold on. Yeah, it's still going to be 4 wires no matter what I do. The only difference is one of them is going to be easier for me to work on. Because, spoiler alert, I'm a dingus. Posi boards are USB, yes. Technically, I could use a Posi board. posi board would also get me 80XL. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with CAN bus, and I'd rather stick with what I am familiar with, which is USB. So I understand the appeal of CAN bus, and like the whole reason it did become a thing. Like being able to connect parts together, that's good. I do like that, and to be able to daisy chain, that's awesome. I don't have a purpose for it. Unless I'm doing a tool changer, yeah, I don't really need it. Even then, tool changers can do USB now too. Oh, they're not that different? Okay, well, that's good. Well, when it comes to troubleshooting, I'm far more familiar with USB. Because, serial dev, all that. I don't know if that's at all similar to CAN bus. Again, I've not done CAN bus on a printer. But I am very used to troubleshooting USB devices in Linux. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you, Wilco. I will check. I will consider it. I likely won't go with it, but I will consider it. Okay. I don't know, guys. I can sell this for $50. Here's what's going through my head. Here is what's going through my head. Even if I were to do this crazy thing that I'm thinking of doing, I don't have a space for this printer. I don't have a purpose for this printer. I have a ton of other printers for it. I got a ton of other printers that can do the meanie thing that we're thinking of doing with this. Yeah, we could do it for the meme, and that would be fucking hilarious. But I do have to be reasonable and say, I don't know if it's worth it. You see it open wide. Good sir, that's not going to be able to hold this. That's for positrons. Make it upside down now for the meme. Good. I have to reroute this cable. I'm thinking. I want to. Like, I want to. But I'm starting to think of everything that would be required to do it. This doesn't even have... Oh, that's fun. That's just held in filament. Neat. I don't think it's worth it. I'm really trying to think of why I would want to do it. I mean, it's a decent build volume. It's not a huge build volume. That is slightly larger than a posi. Slightly. Just slightly. Wait. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it's larger than a posi. So that's usable. It's not terrible. Okay, I only need 2 things. Let's see what I need. Okay. Manta 4P plus drivers plus CB1 or Pi. Let's see. So let's check our friends. So Manta. Can I send in? Cool. All right. Be warned. Prices that you'll see on my phone are not the same as what you would see on KB3D. So Manta 4P is only $44 for me. That's pretty good. And that would support a CB1. I don't need anything fancier than a CB1. CB1, well. Okay, so let's get... What type of stepper motor driver should I get? Just the TMC 2209 V1.3, or should I get the TMC 5160? It would be cheap for the conversion. It really would be. I mean, this would be something I could shove underneath my desk, kind of thing. 2209. So I need 4 of those. Okay. CB1. That's a heat sink. Let's get the CB2. Okay. Additionally, Nighthawk NH36. Where's my web browser? There we go. Okay, so Nighthawk board. If I can spell. Audio SB USB toolhead for Voron. That. Let me check something real quick. I do have a thing printed that's going to let us know if a Voron toolhead will actually like fit in here. Do I have it printed, or do I have to redo it? I think I have to redo it. Yeah, I got it. I had I had part of a Voron toolhead printed out for my Voron, but I don't have it anymore. Okay. I mean, I should be able to fit everything in here. I could do a mini burner. You're right. You're right. I don't have a spare CM4 laying. No, I do not, sadly. Trust me, I would love to do that. Yeah, all my Posi stuff is like in use. I don't really have many spares. Okay, so question, does... Oh. Stealth press. Stealth press. Stealth press. I'm definitely putting a Konami on this. Like, without a doubt. Okay. Do I need this 3DO Nano USB hub? I don't think I do. Look, I have a stack of them that was sent to me. Okay, I don't need that? Cool. Add a cart. Okay. So in total, for me, this would be about 138. Okay. So let's think about this, guys. Okay. 138. Yeah, Big Tree Tech sent me a stack of Konomis. Put to them, make them googly eyes, right? Yeah, I got 4. I got 4 Konomis right now. Because I was gonna try and see if I could put them in a positron. Not sure if I can. Anyway. 140 bucks, guys. 140 bucks to do this mod. It's not cheap. Like, in the scope of a whole printer, is that cheap? Yeah, it is. You got the bones. Just give it new brains. But it's not that bad. Yeah, and that's if I don't talk to BTT or LDO. No, I could probably easily be like, yo, Jason, can you send me this Nighthawk? Thanks. And, ooh, actually. So, I am likely going to be getting a Phaetus extruder system. I would need a USB toolhead. Unless it comes with that. I'm getting a Christmas gift from Phaetus, and I know what it is because everyone's been posting about it. Okay, so let's look this over real quick. Yeah, I could call this the cheap-ass ABS printer. There's the Orbit Tool toolhead, which is USB. If that comes with what I think I'm getting, then we have that solved, and that's a couple bucks saved. Right, let's swap our view real quick. Let's sit down and talk. All right. Oh, I forgot that was there. Okay. Oh yeah, I am about to dad you. Okay, chat. So, let's think about this. So, I could ask a few people to see if they want to pitch in on this. What name? What's the name? Now, whoever we decide to work on with this, we'd probably change the name. And we'd also probably color it differently. So this is obviously a blue top. I'd probably, paint it to match the colors of whoever wants to sponsor this monstrosity. So let's see. You can sell that trash behind you. Oh, trust me. It's on the chopping block. It's on the chopping block, guys. It's not. It's on the chopping block. I'm not happy with that X1 right now. Let's just say it has been demoted to my 4th printer. Used to be my 2nd. The XL was my 1st. I would go XL, X1, Mark 4S, and then Soval. And then positrons as needed. Yeah, that X1's now like... I am more willing to use this printer than I am to use that X1. Believe it or not. It's insane. Though I still use it for hardened materials because I have an obsidian nozzle in it. So, is what it is. But I don't use it for multicolor anymore. I don't use it for ABS ASA. I use my XL for ABS ASA. I just don't use it. So I am looking to sell it potentially. You know, what'd be funny? What would be really funny? If we made this a tool changer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Should I message Chris and ask him if we could turn this into a mini black box? Okay, hold on. I could just drill into this plastic here. Actually, there's gaps in this plastic that I could utilize. So it's not impossible. I'm gonna take this hat off because I'm casting shadows on myself. So it's not impossible. Do you like my hat hair? My hat hair is beautiful. It's not impossible. I'm so tempted to message Chris right now, man. It is a lot of extra cost, and I don't think it's gonna work. But it would be really funny. It would be really funny. Let's get it to work as a printer first before we jump off the deep end. I got some people I gotta contact. I don't think I can bring it to Murph, only because, one, I'm in Philadelphia, and shipping this would be difficult. It'd be really hard to do that. I don't have the original box. I would have to figure out a new box for it. I would have to figure out packing material, etc., and then I have to find someone that could ship it reliably. I could slap it onto Cocoa Press's palette. They probably would let me. But an IDEX would be cool, but that would require a lot of modifications. A tool changer would probably just require a few mods. I'm sure if you got it to the workshop, we could add it to the Micron. Make it a Cocoa... I could make it a Cocoa Press. I could make it a Cocoa Press. I could just ask Ellie, hey, Ellie, do you have any, like, Cocoa Press machines that are absolutely just destroyed that I could buy off you? Oh, no. Oh, that is tempting. It's a glass bed. I could do that. Technically. I don't know, chat. Okay, so our options right now are ABS printer. Like, just an under-desk ABS printer. Possibly a Cocoa Press. How a monstrosity that would be. Or... I don't know. I don't know. Is there a CAD available for this? Like, do I even have a CAD to work with? Flashforge Artemis CAD. I don't think so. Didn't come up in my search. I don't know. I don't know. Here's the thing. It's not a well-known brand in this area. Even if I post this for $50, it is very unlikely that anyone would want to buy it. Even if I were to give it away for free, I tried selling this before, and nobody was biting. And I was literally selling it for dirt. So we could make it crazy and sell it at a rep show or raffle it. We could do that. That'd be fun. Would you guys join that? I don't know. Callie's on the move. Yeah, I don't know. I feel a cheap ABS printer is a good start. You could take it further afterward. I could, yeah. So here's the trouble that we're gonna have with this. So obviously you're gonna have to dismantle the tool head. So if we do that, here, let me go back to the top camera here. So if we look at the tool head, so we're gonna obviously have to take this whole thing apart. What's the mounting mechanism like for this? Let's even see what it's like to mount ship to this. I mean that feels like either plastic or metal. If this is plastic, we're gonna have to print this out of ABS just to be sure. No, that's metal. Okay, this is metal. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. But those are... That's threading into plastic. So this just pops off? Yeah, look at that. Okay. Okay, so... Ooh. So this is our tool head. Oh. Is that really just a loop of belt? Yeah. That's it. That's all that is. That's our tool head. It's plastic. It's all plastic. I love how, like, even if you look at that fan is just blowing into the heat block. That's not even cooling the tool head. Like, what are you guys thinking? Who designed this? This is a piece of shit. Yeah, that extruder is horribly... Oh, there's the reason it's clicking. That's just a bad design. Okay. So this is what we're working with here in terms of mounting. It's not as bad as I thought. I could work with this. I could absolutely work with this. It's just 3 linear bearings. I could easily make a mount for this that works with Voron mounting. I don't know if it's worth it, but I easily could do that. I'm trying to think. This is the toughest part of the entire thing. Whether or not we can get this to work. Voron Legacy uses dual rods. You could adapt from that. Maybe. But does it have it in a triangle pattern like this? This is all injection molded, so like I could not reuse this at all. I can't reuse this. I would have to measure these. I'd have to measure these and figure out a way for it to clip on. Now, I mean, this is going to be easy to do, relatively speaking. This is one of the easiest mounts I think I've ever seen on a printer. Is it good? No. No, this looks like junk. But for the meme, we could make this work. I think it uses dual layer bearings, but you could adapt it to use those bearings. Yeah. I'd probably just design my own kind of clip that can go in here. I know how I would do this. Not a fan of how I would do it. Essentially, this is how I would do it. I would design a clip that could snap onto this first thing. That'd be the first thing I do. Design the clip that could reliably connect to this. Then, from there, I would design another one that goes to the bottom that's connected, and then figure out the measurements between the two, draw that up in CAD, and then create a plate so that all of it is connected together. Then on top of that, actually create the mounting point for a Voron toolhead. That is what I would do. Those are the steps of which I would do it. That would work. That would get us what we'd want. I mean, it's sturdy enough. Part of me would want to reprint these plastic parts that are in here with ABS ASA, maybe glass filled. But okay. We got physical end stop there. We got physical end stop there. Okay, that's good. So XY is pretty reliable. We have a optical sensor at the bottom. Not a fan of that, but that's whatever. I would need a bed still. This bed will work for heating it up, no problem. I don't know what the max temp of this bed is, but if it can do positron, if that can heat up to the same temp as a positron, this will be able to do ABS ASA, no problem. This is a small chamber. There's not a lot of air in this, and if I really wanted to, I could easily enclose the side of this as well as the top. For the cable routing, I would literally just drill through here, so it would just come out come out through here and then slap something on the top. And then I would have to figure out something for the front here. Don't know how I would do that. There's really no mounting points for the front. I'd have to see if someone made a mod. There's no CAD for this that I can find in my brief search. So this would be hard. Without any CAD to build off, this would be fairly difficult to do. I think someone said that bed can go to 110. Okay. $140 just to replace the electronics. That doesn't account for all the work I'd be doing to actually do this. All things considered, this is a small printer. This is not taking up a lot of space in my workshop. It'd be a gamble. It'd be one hell of a gamble because we don't even know how good that these motors can get. I could easily swap those motors out. I could ask Jason for new motors. That's not a problem. Yeah, we're this is gonna be dodgy. Okay. Put this back on. Let's put this back on, and we will start thinking about it. Hey, if you want to help with this project, join the Positron Discord, and I'll create a thread to this. KB3D Chris, hey friendo, I was just talking about you. So this is a Flashforge. I'm not sure if you've seen a Flashforge Artemis before, but this is a Flashforge Artemis. It is... I nicknamed it the Fart Forge because it's not good. It's not good, friend. I've had this for a few years now, and I want to convert it to a Voron. But another meme that we had, because this is a box, is what if we turned it into a tiny black box? It could hold up to about 3 extruders. I'd paint it yellow for you, or orange rather. Tiny black box. Yes, I am. Excuse me. I designed an upside down 3D printer. You think I'm sane? Oh wow, this is so like. Oh my god, this is so bad. So, I think we're gonna start with converting this to a Voron-like system, using a Voron toolhead. Unless Chris really wants to turn this into a KB3D black box. If he sent me parts to do this, I would say he's the bigger madman than me. Anyway, so yeah, I think we'll start out with putting an SKR board in the bottom, putting a CB1 in there, getting this running off of Clipper. I'm probably going to replace the screen. I don't think the screen is necessarily compatible with anything. Let me put these screws off to the side. Do I want to? Yes. Is it something I would ever allow you to put yourself through? Never. Sir, again, I built an upside down 3D printer. I went through the trials and tribulations of hell itself. So, I could run it headless, yeah, but they're literally, it is the perfect size for a screen. That is a perfect screen unit right there. Perfect real estate for a touch. Chris is protecting me from myself. But Chris, the content. The Konami there, dude, the Konami is tiny. I'm gonna put it on the toilet. Chris, buddy. Okay, so let's look at this. Let's look at this LED board or the screen. Okay, so main board. Ooh, this is weird. It looks. It's definitely not off the shelf. That's definitely not off the shelf. There's a USB header there. Why is it? There's really just this metal bracket here for no reason. Oh, no. Okay. Let's take that off. Let's have a better look at this. Okay. Gotta love that thermal paste of application there. This looks like a generic board. Hold on. Do I just pull that out? Yeah, okay. Okay, so RX1 RST 5-volt 5-volt ground. Five-volt ground boot TX1 int. So this is likely a very simple display unit. I wonder if this exists and if someone's made this compatible with Clipper. I need to do a lot more research. This does look like a 6-inch touch, no, maybe 5-inch touchscreen. I don't really know. I might have to run this headless, maybe. I would love to reuse this screen. I don't know what the hell is on this thing. I'll take a photo of it though. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell is even on that thing. It looks like it's a pretty simple communication. It looks like it's USB. There is a USB header board on here. I don't know if this is likely a serial connection running back to it. It's been used on multiple printers, so it has to have something. It has to have some form of documentation that we can kind of pick apart here. I don't entirely know, but we can figure it out. I think I'm gonna create a forum in the Positron Discord so that we can discuss what to do with this. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Chris. I'm gonna talk to Big Tree Tech and Jason. See what we can source for this. I think this will be a fun project. I definitely think this will be something I give away. So I think this is something that we would give away at Wrap Wrap Festival. If we make it good. If it ends up being good, we'll do that. I will paint this to be whatever color that is decided. We'll theme it up. I mean, this would be a great Portal Cube printer. You know, if we want to do that. Hey, Chris is in. I mean, we estimated we only need like 140 in parts to convert this. So it's a cheap mod to do. That is, if we don't figure out what the screen is. We might have to replace the screen. I don't know. I kind of want to keep the screen. Totally fine with replacing the screen. We'll figure that out. Hot pink and... Oh, God, not hot pink and lime green. I don't want to be from the 70s. If we can figure out the screen, that'd be good. If not, I'm pretty sure we can figure out what goes under here. And see what else fits. But hey, Chris says he's in. So this is going to be a project that we do. This is going to be a low priority project. I got a few other things I have to do higher priority. But, all right. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else to do for the stream, but I think we're done for tonight. Let's put her back together so that I don't lose any of these parts. She has good bones. She has good bones, and I think that can work. Like it's not bad. It's not terrible. The worst part of this printer is the extruder. This is the worst part of this printer. It doesn't grip. It doesn't work. It's bad. So if we replace the tool head, we could make this thing so much better than what it was. If I figure out what I need for these side panels, then I could easily cut out the acrylic and or just print out side panels that work. So that would solve that. I know that we're gonna be just replacing all this, but I'm still gonna... How did this go? This is pressed the same way on both sides. Like this. Okay. Okay, hot pink and baby blue. I like those colors better. I don't like lime green. See, I kind of want to do KB3D orange because KB3D orange is similar to positron orange. So, you know, it works out. Chris, I was telling people about the one thing I messaged you about a month ago or so. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to tell the story. So a little bit ago, one of our community members was like, "Hey, what if you sold the printers with programming socks?" And I'm like, I mean, maybe, because I figured they're probably not that expensive. They're probably pretty cheap, right? TLDR, yeah, they are. They are pretty cheap. But what was really funny about that is I found ones that matched KB3D color scheme and positron color scheme. So I was like, "Hey, Chris, just entertain me. What if?" I don't think he ever responded to me, though. I think you left me on red on that, Chris. You never told me if you wanted to put positron programming socks in the positron kit. We're a chaotic bunch. We are a chaotic bunch. It sounds like me, yeah. Okay, there we go. All closed up. All right. So yeah, so we need a couple control boards. But aside from that, I think... Oh, yes, hello. It is me, Headman. You know what? This is befitting. Just KB3D. Hi. Hi, I'm the KB3D hat. You can get me at kb-3d.com. I'm only a few bucks, but I'm definitely one of the best hats you can get. Thank you. Oh, that is the wrong camera control. My bad. Front camera. Hello. Hello. Okay. So I think we have an idea. You got games on your phone camera angle? You got games? You got games? Okay. I think we got an idea. I think we're gonna try and turn this into a ABS ASA machine. I think that will be fun. Stay straight on my head, hat. There's a decent amount of metal in this. Like, the bottom plate here is metal. So, like, yeah, we could do it. Like, yeah, we could. This could absolutely do ABS ASA. If I figured out how to get door panels on the front, this would be a decent little machine for ABS and ASA. I have to replace the bed with magnetic stuff, because I don't like the glass. I really hate the glass. The glass has to go. On positron, glass is perfectly fine because it's positron. On here, no, getting rid of that. Don't want it. Which I'm pretty sure Chris has a bed that will fit this, so that works out. Chris, I'll message you and I'll figure out how we want to do this. It's not expensive to do this. That's the crazy part. It's just there's other parts to it that I have to figure out that are going to be fun. So there's these plastic idlers in here. I don't know what material they are. They're plastic. That scares me. If I'm going to try and make this an ABS ASA printer, is that going to be a problem? Like, we got plastic pulleys in here. I don't know what material they are. I'm assuming ABS, because that is a very common injection molded material. So I am making the assumption that this would be fine. But it very well could not be. Like, this could be something that wouldn't work at all. But I don't know. And honestly, unless I put a flame to it, I wouldn't know. There's really no way for me to test that. So we're just gonna have to find out the hard way. So we're gonna have to cook it, or we're gonna have to turn it into enclosure, and just see what happens. You know what? It would be, and that's how I'm gonna find out if it's actually ABS parts or not. So there's a plastic part on the side here that is an L bracket. There's another one on the other side. We're gonna see if those hold up. Taste test the plastic. So yeah, we're just gonna, when we get this working, we're just gonna send it. We're gonna see what happens. I can't believe we're doing this. But you know what? We do need a project printer. We definitely need to graduate from just doing positrons. You know, as much as I am the positron guy, gotta graduate. Gotta spread my wings at some point and do other stuff. So I think this is where we'll start. We do have a switch wire coming in from KB3D. The deal was too good. The deal was too good. I bit. It was a really good deal. So I got the switch wire. I sold my Bamboo A1 and my Ender 3 S1 to pay for it, and I'm very happy about that because I got rid of 2 printers and I cleaned up a bunch. But we still have to clean up more. We're not done yet. We got a lot more cleaning up to do. This will no longer be on the top of a shelf just collecting dust, which is kind of a good thing. Again, I tried selling this before. No one wants to buy it, so I almost went for that deal. Went positron instead. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be an interesting one. This will be our first project printer outside of, you know, normal borons. And that feels kind of special. You know what? Yeah, 2025. This is our project 2025. Okay. What should we name it? Something Forge. Not Fart Forge, because it's not gonna be farty anymore. It's not gonna be poopy. So we gotta give it another name. Gotta get a square peg. Hello, welcome. We gotta give it a name and a color scheme. I'm thinking orange right now. I wonder why. The Capforge crappy ass ABS printer. Yes, okay. I like that one. The Capforge. Okay. Alright. Sebas has been cooking. How long have you been sitting on that one, friend? Custom nameplate in progress. Oh boy. Alright. It feels weird. We've only been streaming for an hour and a half. Health update, I guess. For those that don't know, I was in the hospital yesterday. I didn't put this on Twitter or anything because I'm like, yeah, I don't need to worry an entire community about the current health of me. So to explain what happened, I'm fine. Hello, I'm still living. I am not a ghost that is doing 3D printer content. At least as far as you know. Anyway, no, what happened was I was doubled over in pain underneath my rib cage, and I felt like I was dying. It was great. It was wonderful. It fucking sucked. We thought my gallbladder had a problem, like possibly burst or something. Like, yeah, we thought it was bad. Because the other stuff that was happening, I won't get into the details. It was neon yellow. The moment when, certain colors are, you're like, that's not good. So, went to the hospital. I'm okay. It was just a stomach bug. It was a viral thing. I'm like, I'm sorry, a what now? Did a who now? Did a what now in my stomach? It fucked me up. Yeah, it really fucked me up. The doc was like, hey, did you travel recently? I'm like, yeah, I got back from Manchester last week. And he's like, oh yeah, that probably did it. I'm like, what? I forgot, like, incubation periods are a thing. But I'm the only one who got sick. No one that went to Sanjay Mortimer has reported sickness. I was like, I talked to Kay earlier. I was like, yo, you went to the hospital too? 'Cause he had something going on. And I'm like, did you, have pain in this location? He's like, nah. I'm like, god damn it. Of course you didn't. It was the pie. Maybe I should be like, hey, Grant, what did you do to the pies? Bearded Bucket trying to poison me? he wants the posithrone all to himself. There we go. That's what's going on. That's what's going on here. Yeah. Capforge. I like it. I like the name. It's funny. I'm not sure about it. The posithrone. Now that's a name for a printer, right? Positron would fit on this just fine. Now that I think about it. I'm not getting the Flashforge 5M, sadly. Yeah, don't. This printer single-handedly completely destroyed Flashforge's reputation for me. So, what was happening to this printer? Why did I retire it? For those that weren't here earlier when I first explained it. Hello? Okay. Sorry, my earbud just made a noise that I've never heard before. The extruder is proprietary. It is not V6 compatible. It is not any other style. And this was back when V6 was like the thing. Like, no, this was just after Bamboo launched, so proprietary nozzles were like frowned upon pretty heavily. So this used a proprietary nozzle that was reverse threaded. So like you had to screw it in the other way. I was like, what the hell? So like they really went out of their way to make sure you only bought their nozzles for this. It sucked. On top of that, the extruder was terrible. It would not push filament through at all. It's direct dry, but it just wouldn't push filament. even on the easiest PLA I have, it struggled. Like, terribly struggled. And yeah, it's just bad. So sadly, yeah, this single-handedly just destroyed my confidence in Flashforge. If they ever send me a printer, sure, I'll review it, but first impressions are very important, and this one did not give me a good first impression. So, all right, it's 8:46. This is definitely a shorter stream than what we normally do, but that's okay. You know, can't go full throttle. I did just recover from fucking sickness. So yeah. What's your budget, Square Pig? What's your budget? That's an important question. Whatever your budget is and what your skill level is. If you're not familiar with me, hi, I designed Positron. Or I'm one of the designers of Positron. I did not design it myself. But yeah. How did you get down with the sickness? Dude, I don't know. I had beef jerky. I had a lot of beef jerky, and it was really good, and that may have done it. I don't know. Look to spend $300 in the next month or so. Okay, next question. Do you want to tinker with your printer? Or do you want to have the ability to upgrade it past what its original purchase capabilities are? Or do you just want something to print PLA, PETG? So, I mean, you can get a printer that could eventually do more advanced materials if you upgrade it, or not. Bamboo A1. If you just want it to work and you don't want Tinker, Bamboo A1. It's not the best printer in the world. It was named best printer of 2024. I'll give them that. But if you just want a printer to just print things, Bamboo A1. There are limitations to the Bamboo A1. There's a lot of limitations to the Bamboo A1. But if you are just looking for a printer to print PLA, PETG, that does a good job, Bamboo A1 base model is good. I bought it myself. I sold it just the other night, but I bought it for myself and for my workshop. And as someone that designs printers, I bought it with my own money. Yeah, it is the reason it won Printer of the Year. It is the reason. It is because it is so incredibly cheap and it just works. Now, when it breaks, it is really difficult to repair. So there's something called blob of death that happens when a large amount of plastic gets bunched up on the extruder, and it just encompasses the hot end. If you get one of those, that's not going to be easy. You just hope it doesn't actually encase the hot end. If it does, you're going to be replacing a ton of parts, and it's not going to be fun. That's the downside to a bamboo printer. They are great until they break. When they break, they are difficult to repair. That is just the nature of the beast. It's like a MacBook. A MacBook is a great machine. It's a great laptop until it breaks. Then you're just going to have a hell of a time repairing. That is the nature of the beast. That is the trade-off you're getting. On the other side, right now, if you want to go for $400, you can get a Switchwire. A Switchwire is a Voron printer that you build yourself. You build the entire thing yourself. If anything breaks on it, you fix it yourself. But you already built it, so you understand the ins and outs of the entire machine already by the time you're finished. There's a phenomenal community that will help you build it and explain any questions you have in regards to it. And you can then upgrade it. You can then do more advanced materials with it and just make it the printer that works for you. But if you just want something that works, Bamboo A1 is the way to go. Yeah, that's the truth. I can say get a Positron, but Positron is $600 right now, so that's outside your budget. A Rook is tiny. Okay, hold on. Now, if you're thinking about the A1 Mini, we're going to change some tones here. I recommend the A1 because of its print size and its current price. You get a very usable print size for a great price. If you're willing to go down to the A1 Mini, I'm going to actually change my recommendation. So, how much is the A1 Mini right now? Let me double check. A1 Mini price. Okay, so the combo is $349. So that does let you do ABS, or that does let you do multicolor. But here, let me grab something for you. This is going to be your print volume, roughly. It's actually going to be smaller than this. This is the same print volume as a positron, or this is a positron. Now you can do a lot with this. You can do a lot with this. Oh, okay. You print non-functional parts for board games. Okay. But yeah, so this is the build size you'll get roughly with the Bamboo A1. Keep this in mind. All right. Okay. This is the build size you get with this is A1 Mini. A1 Mini. This is A1. You get a lot more space. Now, if you're just printing small things, that's not a problem. If you're printing small things, that's not a problem. If you don't ever plan on printing large items, that's fine. But it is good to understand that if you're just printing little things, cool. Just expect this. Expect this size. It's not large. And that may limit you in whatever you want to make in the future. Might. The other thing that's nice about larger beds is that you can put a lot more items on it. That's just how it is. Anyway. So, think about this. You can get an A1 Mini for $350, and that will let you do multicolor. Up to 4 colors only, though. You cannot expand it any further than that. 4 colors. That's it. You can get a A1, which lets you do that build volume with 1 color for the same price. Again, pick your poison. Luckily, many people do design for the A1 Mini Prusa Mini size too. Yes, a lot of people do. How much is the Prusa Mini? Let me see. I think they've recently dropped the price. Nah, it's still too expensive. Prusa Mini is $430. Prusa Mini is great because there's a ton of mods that you can get for it and upgrade it further to whatever you want. Yeah, Prusa Mini ain't worth it, sadly. It's a little too expensive for what it is. Yeah, so the reason I'm saying get the A1 over the A1 Mini is because the actual volume of the printer is not that much larger. So it is slightly larger of printer size, and you get far more volume of printer capacity. And I say this because I designed Positron. Positron is the largest print volume to printer size ratio, period. So these are all factors that you definitely want to keep in mind. What else? I don't really know any other printers that are under $400 that are a good buy. Switchwire is a phenomenal steal right now, but then you have to get the ABS ASA parts, so that's probably going to be closer to $500. Though you could figure out a friend that has the capability to do ABS ASA, and they can print the parts for you in whatever color you want. But with the Switchwire, you get all the benefits of a Voron that allows you to upgrade. With Bamboo, you're just stuck in their ecosystem. I'm not, trying to deter you from anything. I just want to educate you. I bought into Bamboo because I needed it. Okay, switch wire's not that good. I haven't built a switch wire yet, so I can't really say. I'm going to be building a switch wire. I will be. So I'll be able to give a better opinion on it after that. A great printer, like one of my favorite printers for recommending for first-time printer builders, if you want to go down this route, and this would be within your this would absolutely be within your price range. It's a Rook. This is a Rook. This is a tiny printer, very small. Look at that. It's so tiny. Print size comparison. This is what you get. Where is that? Oh, it's over there. This is small. Not that big. But this is a very easy printer to build. Very small footprint. And this is Clipper. So you build this yourself. It's very easy to put together. This goes together so easily. I did a build series on this. And it is absolutely one of my favorites. This is capable of doing ABS ASA if you want to do that. Sorry, my Flashforge here is just in the way. It's causing shadows. Yeah, this is under $400. You can get it from LDO is going to be making them, if I recall correctly. I think KB3D has kits. Actually, no, this is an LDO kit. What am I talking about? Yeah, KB3D has kits, so you can get it from there. Yeah, this prints PLA great. This is as good as a Voron V0, if not possibly better. It's mostly printed parts though. You have to source the printed parts somehow. But again, if you have a friend that has like a Bamboo A1 or a Bamboo X1, then they can print the parts for you. This was just fun. Kangrog and Rolahan designed this, and it's good. I literally can't complain about it. It's a fun little thing. But again, Bamboo A1 Mini has larger build volume than this, and would get you a little bit more bang for your buck. The benefit to this is that you build it, and then you get to understand the printer a bit more. That's kind of it. But this is a fun printer. This is a very fun printer. As you can see, I did like a two-tone color to it. So like even on the vent grills, they're black on the front, but pink on the side. I love it. I love it. Yeah. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of options you can get. And it really all depends on what you want 3D printing to be. So if you want to have a printer that you do, because here's the thing, I bought a printer to just print stuff on. That's how I entered. And then I got into the tinkering side, and I just was really, really happy with how all that went together. So if you just want something that prints and just doesn't do anything else, yeah, get an A1. Nothing wrong with that. A1's perfect. A1's good. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're the kind of person that does eventually like to tinker on things, or you find yourself wanting to tinker, platforms like this are great for expanding. Because like with this, sure, this is a tiny little printer. This is compatible with the Box Turtle, which is a Box Turtle is a multicolor system for Clipper printers, and is compatible with the Rook here. So you could do multicolor, and you're not limited to just 4 colors. With the Bamboo A1 and A1 Mini, you're limited to 4. You cannot do any more than 4. You're just limited to 4. With Clipper printers, you're unlimited. Like, you can do as many colors as you have slots in your multi-material thing. But that requires a little bit of tinkering. So that is really the core of the whole thing. It is either you go with, you know, the machine that will work right out the box, and you are limited to what they tell you. You can only do what they allow you to do on the machine. Or you go down a route of doing some custom stuff, and then you are limited by what you want to do. That's the 2 biggest things when it comes to picking a printer. It is, do you want to go down the path of doing it yourself, or do you want to go down the path of, you know, what someone else has decided for you? Neither are the wrong choice. Neither of them are the wrong choice. I have a bamboo right here. That's a bamboo right there. And then I have a Prusa right here. And then I got a Voron over there. I got one of everything. I'm happy with all of them. Except you! Not happy with him. But that's the story for another time. Okay. Let me pull out what our next project is real quick. So this is gonna be our next primary project. I need to get this done before January. So here it is. It's another positron, but it's a special one. This belongs to my friend. And this is actually an alpha posi. So my friend Corey, he was part of our alpha team and helped us test some parts of the positron. But real life kind of got in the way, and he couldn't fully participate all too much. So we are going to finish the positron 4, and then I'm going to ship it back up to him. And yeah, he did this really cool graphic on it. Really cool. And we gotta just build it. That's what we will be doing. And he has all the parts in here, thankfully. Yeah, we just gotta build it. This is gonna be fun. So this is gonna be our next big thing. This is gonna be our next primary build that we work on. So we're gonna dive into that. I don't know if we're gonna jump in on it on Friday. I think we're gonna do more cleaning on Friday, because I definitely want to clean up more. We might take inventory of this, take it apart and see what's in there, because we need new parts. To get this up to a current V3.2, we have to swap out some parts. Not too many, just some. So yeah, there's gonna be some things we have to do, but we can do it. We got it. Most of the parts will work. I just have to print some new stuff. That's it. Okay, guys. That's about it for tonight. I think 2 hours is good. Got a question. Why do you not like your X1? It tacoed. So what happens over time with metal beds, especially thin metal beds like in the X1, is as the bed is warmed up and cooled down, it warps very slightly. So what tacoing is the bed eventually kind of just curls like a taco. Now, normally you can get around this and your printer will just auto bed level itself so that it doesn't get affected by it. Because usually this isn't like severe. It doesn't literally turn into a taco, but like it just a few millimeters, and it just takes a few millimeters to ruin every print. The bamboo does not do a high enough mesh calibration on the bed to compensate for one tiny high point that I currently have. So I cannot use the entire hey Kay. I was just talking about you and the Rook. I was just recommending it as a first time build. No, so there's one high point in the back right of my bamboo. I can't fix it. I cannot print in that area anymore because it is slightly too high. Every time I run the printer by it, it just does not adhere at all because it goes too far away from the bed. So I can't use it. I can use the left side of the bed, no problem. I cannot use the right side of the bed. So I lost half the volume on my printer. So either I'm going to sell it as it is for like $400 or $500 because it is a $1,200 printer and I've upgraded it significantly. Or we're going to gut it and turn it into a Voron. So it's going to be one of those two. Don't know yet. because with a Voron, then I can actually tell it to do higher calibration of probing, and then see where the problem child is and avoid it. But that's also going to be a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Again, that's the fun part. That's the fun part I was talking about. I had this printer for only a year and a half to 2 years, and yeah, it's shit in the bed because of this problem. And literally, the only way to fix that is to dismantle the entire printer. The entire printer. You have to dismantle the entire thing to replace the bed. It's not just a few screws, pop the bed out, put a new one in. You have to do the entire thing. It has a high spot. But the high spot isn't as severe as the printer thinks it is. So it starts adjusting for the high spot before it's even near the high spot. Yeah, Chris has done it. Yeah. I would rather throw out the printer than do it. And that's a shame. Like, I don't want to throw out this printer. This printer served me well, but I'm likely just to sell it and tell the person, hey, this is a known issue with these printers, and you're likely gonna have to eventually do it. And that sucks. Tape everything over the high, other than the high spot. I'm gonna have the entire bed taped. No. Yeah. That again. That's what I said about the about bamboos. They are great until they are not, and then you just have to deal with it. Will tacoing happen on the A1 Mini eventually? Probably not as quickly, because you don't have one. Okay, it's more prone to happen on larger beds. So the larger the bed, the more likely it will taco. But more importantly, the higher the temp you go, the more likely it is to taco. The A1s are limited to like 60 Celsius. I think like 80 at most. I get up to 100 on my bed on the X1 because I'm printing higher material, higher temp materials. So for an A1 Mini, it will eventually happen, but much longer. Now, mind you, it's when I say much longer, I'm going to say probably 3 years. Now, it's also easier to replace a bed on an A1. It's way easier to replace a bed. Still a pain in the ass, but the bed's just there. You can just take it off and replace it. With the X1, it's encased in a steel sheet bent frame. So you have to take the whole frame apart. Sucks. Yeah, I just went on a rant how I didn't like glass beds on right side up printers. At least that was earlier. Anyway. Yeah, so again, that's like the problem you'll have with bamboos. Some parts are going to be impossible to repair, and some will be okay. Oh, remember I took some of the display motors home? Yeah. Okay, what did you do? What did you do, Kay? Should we be concerned? Oh my god, of course. Jason sent you a full complete set. That's great. I know it's Jason. If it's not Jason, then hey, props to whoever is doing that. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We had fun dissecting a this chat just got very interesting. All right, guys. Yeah. Everybody have a good night. Remember, hug yourself more and hug all your friends more. Sentences. Fight for a cause you believe in and volunteer for a cause you believe in. I'm stealing everybody's outros. have a good night, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back on Friday at our normal time. Thank you so much. Have a good night.